they solve a basic problem. For example, they create login API, registration API, and then some user settings API, and they think it is done. So problem here is you should solve some crux problem of a particular problem. Crux of the problem. For example, let's say you want to build some APIs like a Book My Show, a ticket booking platform. You need to help the recruiters as much as possible, since they see us shifting through CVs as a chore. So for recruiter or now application tracking system, checking the resume is a routine process.
Hello all, welcome back to Uncommon Geeks. My name is Vasanth. I hope you all doing well. In case if you see me first time on the internet, I'm a content creator. I help people to clear their interview. I made a lot of series in the past which has been appreciated by many and helped a lot of people to clear their interview. In case if you're someone looking out for an interview or looking out for a job change, please subscribe to my channel Uncommon Geeks. For sure you'll be able to clear your next interview. Now without wasting further time, let's get started with the topic of the day. As you might have already seen in the thumbnail and the caption. So where I'm going to discuss step-by-step guide. It's almost a 5-step guide how anyone and everyone will be able to get into a product-based company if you can follow this process properly. I'm sure now there is a little bit of a less hiring happening in the product-based company. But if you're in your pre-final year, final year, or you're just starting in your engineering career or any other graduation related to computer science, particularly that particular career. So if you can follow these 5 steps that I'm going to teach in this video, definitely by the time you reach your final year, you will have a very strong portfolio to portray to your product based company. Or if you're already in your final year, still you have a chance and you can portray yourself in this particular way how I am showing, so that there is a high chance your resume gets shortlisted whenever a product company is hiring. Okay, it can be a maximum of 7 to 8 minutes or lesser than 10 minutes. So please watch the video till the end without skipping anything. Okay, now very first thing, very important thing is, so what is the first thing that is very important for getting shortlisted to any company despite fresher experience etc. is the resume. Okay, so you need to make a resume that will make you to stand outstanding. Like there are, let's say there are 10 people and you are also applying to that particular job, there has to be something in your resume so that it gets shortlisted. As I've written here, you need to help the recruiters as much as possible, since they see us shifting through CVs as a chore. So for recruiter or now application tracking system, checking the resume is a routine process. Like there are hundreds of resumes that will flow in and they'll be keep checking. There has to be something which will drag their attention, especially for a fresher, so that they will spend some time. So my advice is you should have a very solid resume to begin with. So how to create a solid resume being a fresher, as I don't have a lot of skills and lot of projects. I haven't done any experience. I don't have any experience, correct? So I've just made a short video on get shortlisted for a premium company from tier 3 college. Okay, whatever the college or whatever the company that you worked in the past, how you can form your resume so that there's a high chance your resume gets shortlisted in the premium company. So this video contains different templates like a fresher, experienced, all of that. So please watch the video so that you will get a solid idea on how to prepare your resume as a fresher. Okay, next and very important thing, and still a lot of people are not using this properly, is LinkedIn profile. So you have started your career, you started your education. Your college might have already have a legacy of minimum 20-25 years. So putting other way, there are 20 to 25 batches that have already gone out of your college, sometimes even more. So let's imagine a guy who passed out on the first bench who is almost having 25 years of experience now. So what does that mean? By now they are at a position of VP, director, etc. Correct? If you can start connecting with these guys just from your own college alumni itself, there is a high chance whenever there are openings, you can reach out to them and you can get shortlisted. Correct? But how you have to send a connection request to them? You cannot just send like, hey, I'm from your college and accept the connection request. Correct? So there has to be something meaningfully in your LinkedIn profile so that they accept your connection request. So what to do? So first thing is, like I mentioned, you have to connect with your seniors. Second thing is you have to add all your projects and other achievements to your LinkedIn profile. Like whatever any standard projects that you are doing, add it to your LinkedIn pages. So you have been a part of different hackathons or something, add that in your LinkedIn profile. You have learned something recently, put that into your LinkedIn profile. Let's say there are a lot of challenges that are happening in LinkedIn and HackerRank, HackerEarth, like daily coding challenge, etc. Start solving them every day and posting your results in a LinkedIn. So it may take some time, but you will be able to build a strong community if you start it at the earlier, like second year, third year. If you start by doing some technical stuff and adding it to your LinkedIn page SEO will increase. There's a high chance whenever somebody is looking for a fresher, your profile will be shown on top.
Okay. Third thing is also you have to connect with lot of recruiters and hiring managers as much as possible. So to begin with, connect with your own college alumni or your own connection whom you are aware of from personal level. Then eventually LinkedIn will suggest you a lot of people whom you can connect to. So my advice is at least you must have 1,500 plus connection by end of your fourth year minimum. I'm talking, which contains a good number of hiring managers and the recruiters. If you can have more than that, that is wonderful, and you should be constantly writing something on LinkedIn so that your page SEO also will increase. Okay. Now, so next important point is like, so now what is that? You have a good resume, you have considerably a good LinkedIn profile. What is next? So next and very important thing is, see, you need to have something unique skills to in your resume so that people will respect you. What is that? For a programmer, it is a coding challenges. Okay. There are a lot of portals where you can solve a lot of problems and get a good ranking. It could be Hacker Rank, Hacker Earth, Code Chef, or I would highly advise you to even attend online and offline hackathons. Okay, so where again you can get these informations in again Hacker Rank, Hacker Earth itself, because hackathons had a lot of value because a lot of people from different companies would come there at freshers also and experience level also. You get a option to collaborate with others. If it is an offline hackathon, you can get to talk to a lot of people and get their visiting card so that whenever there are openings, you can reach out to them. So try to socialize as much as possible. Along with that, you also need to solve as much as coding problems in Hacker Rank, Hacker Earth, etc., so that there's a good ranking and a good visibility for your profile. So whenever you apply for an opening in the resume, if you can mention these things, they can go ahead and check. Yeah, they get a sense like you know a lot of coding even as a fresher itself. Okay. So now to summarize, have a solid resume, solid LinkedIn profile, lot of problem solving in coding, Hacker Rank, Hacker Earth, and other programming, competitive programming websites. And next important point is building a solid portfolio. So building solid portfolio doesn't mean you just have a solid LinkedIn profile like with a lot of connection and other things. It also should help you technically to enable you to the next level. So what you would do, a lot of people do this mistake. So I have written very clearly here. First, code something. So let's say you want to be a backend developer. So you have written some project. So I'll just tell what is one of the common mistake that a lot of people doing whenever they're doing a project is they solve a basic problem. For example, they create login API, registration API, and then some user settings API, and they think it is done. So problem here is you should solve some crux problem of a particular problem. Crux of the problem. For example, let's say you want to build some APIs like a Book My Show, a ticket booking platform. You need to solve a concurrent booking problem. Let's two people trying to book same seat at the same time. How you are able to solve the problem? This is the crux. Okay, everybody can create a login and sign up APIs. Correct. What is the second thing? Let's say you're just a front end developer and you want to build a ticket booking platform. Correct. So what is you need to solve is, let's say there are five as a seat you book, and you go and click on one particular place, but there are only 2 seats. So only two seats has to be selected there, and third more remaining 3 seats has to be selected in the next row. So these are the niche problems of a particular platform. So don't build a generic solution. Like a lot of people build e-commerce website where they just do is like showing the list of items, trying to add it to the cart and go to checkout page, done. See, this is not the crux. So let's say if 2 users trying to book the last item on your platform, how you're going to solve that? So this will make you to stand apart from the crowd. So whenever you start building some sample projects, so focus on these things than doing what everybody are doing. First thing, deploy the project on lot of freely available hosting sources like Netlify is there, and there are a lot of other sources where you can host your project, and then add the code in GitHub and link the wherever you have hosted. Add a working video in GitHub so that they get to know what you have built already. Okay, and add a very detailed description. Then write an article about it in medium.com. Okay, medium.com is free for writing the articles. I mean, they are paid version, but free is good enough. Even I am on a free version. So write article about your project, link your project, add the screenshots. Okay, so if you're not good at writing, learn writing. That is what is very important. Okay, don't say like, Vasanth, I don't know how to write. Start writing, so nobody's gonna judge you, because first in Medium you will not have any followers. You just write. Gradually followers will come. Okay, then link the Medium article in the LinkedIn. So whenever somebody opens your LinkedIn profile, they know a Medium article where you will clearly explain something. So then they'll go to a GitHub project where you have demonstrated everything. So this will add a lot of value into your profile. So somebody opens your LinkedIn profile, they will start valuing because of all the work that you are doing. Okay. So build a project, upload code in GitHub, then write article about it in Medium. If you want, you can write that in a LinkedIn blogs also. Then link it in a LinkedIn. Okay. The last part is internship. So as you might have seen my other videos of mine, I am like not a big favorer of short-term internship. So there are two types of internship: long-term internship and short-term internship. Short-term here I mean 2 to 3 months. Long-term is at least a 6 months. So I'm a big favorer of long-term internship than a short-term internship. 2 to 3 months, a lot of people think they are doing some internship, but they won't learn anything. So go to internship if you can get a 6 month solid period and where you can learn really something in the company. If you're getting internship for 1 month or 2 months, my advice is please don't go to such internship. So don't make it like a count, like going to internship just itself will not add any value. So rather spending 1 or 2 months in the internship, you can build some sample projects like I mentioned. Okay, so go to long-term internship. So there are a lot of websites, as you all know. You can find internship even in LinkedIn, Naukri, Internshala. There are a lot of other websites. If you want to me to tell those things, mention in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to explain how to get into different internships. Okay, then so if you can follow all these things, then definitely you'll be able to crack a product-based company. First, you'll be able to at least shortlist in a product-based company. I'm summarizing all of that. Have a solid resume. Okay, so resumes part, if you're in a pre-final year or a lesser than second year or third year, forget about resume, that you can build at the end. Okay, second part, you need to have a very solid LinkedIn profile. So LinkedIn profile is something like invitation to your resume or invitation to your portfolio. So have a very solid resume, connect with as many hiring managers, recruiters as possible. Third thing, have a very solid coding portfolio. So code in HackerRank, HackerEarth, CodeChef, etc. Okay. Fourth, build some good projects. Like I mentioned, don't solve a generic problem everybody is solving, so that there's lesser chance for you to get shortlisted. Solve a solid problem, the things like I mentioned, so that there's a high chance your resume gets shortlisted. Okay. Fourth or last point, fifth point, it is internships. So appear for long-term internship than a short-term internship, so that you really get to learn something and you can portray that whenever you are going for a real interviews. Okay, full-time jobs. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please like the video. If you have any question, please mention that in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer the questions. And in case if still you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'll be sharing more such information about the fresher hiring and a lot of interview preparation tips. So please subscribe to my channel Uncommon Geeks. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next video.